everybody. Welcome back to episode 3 of the 12-day Christmas Advent. Hopefully you have watched day 1 and 2, but if not, go watch those first and then come back and watch those one. So today we will be reading, as we have in the past 2 videos, the Jesus Storybook Bible, which you're going to read this time. I read it last time. You're reading it this time. And what's your name again? Okay, apparently his name is Ben. You're going to pick a book and unwrap it, but we're not going to do that until you read this. And we are reading the story called The Teeny Weeny True King. And it's about how Samuel anoints David to be king. It's found in 1 Samuel chapter 16 if you want to go watch it. You may start. And speak up.
God's people had a new land.
Amy! Speak. Not that loudly.
God's people had a new land. Now they wanted a king. But God is your king, Samuel told them. He is the one who looks after you best. We want a real king, they said, one we can see. God knew that a king might not be kind to his people or look after them as well as he would. But God's people didn't care. They wanted a king, and they wanted him now. So God gave them a king. He was called Saul, and he seemed like a good king at first. But he became proud and stopped listening to God. He didn't obey God or love God with his whole heart. Saul can't help me with my plan, God said. I need a king who loves me and will teach my people to love me. I need a true king. God had just the one in mind. Go to Bethlehem, God told Samuel. You'll find the new king there. Samuel's job was to listen to God and tell people what God said. So Samuel went to the little town of Bethlehem. God told Samuel to go to Jesse's house. God was going to choose one of Jesse's sons to be a new king. Jesse has 7 strong sons. Now in those days, if you were going to be the king, you didn't have to be the richest or the cleverest, although that was always nice. You had to look like a king, which meant you had to be the tallest and the strongest, so you could carry the longest swords and biggest armor and defeat everyone. And it didn't hurt to be handsome either. Samuel asked Jesse to bring him each son in turn. So Jesse brought the oldest, tallest, strongest son. This must be the new king, Samuel thought. He looks like a king. But God didn't choose him. You're thinking about what he looks like on the outside, God told Samuel. But I am looking at his heart, what he's like on the inside. So Jesse showed Samuel his next oldest, tallest, strongest son. But God didn't choose him either. In fact, God didn't choose any of the 7 sons. Samuel said, "Is that all?" Jesse laughed. "Oh, well, there's the youngest one, but he's just a weakling of the family. He's only teeny." "Bring him," said Samuel. Jesse's youngest son came running up, and God spoke quietly to Samuel. "This is the one." His name was David. "He has a heart like mine," God said. "It is full of love. He will help me with my secret rescue plan. And one of his children's children's children will be the king. And that king will rule the world forever." Samuel anointed David's head with oil, which was a special way to show you that you are God's chosen king. "You will be the new king one day," Samuel told him. And sure enough, when he grew up, David became king. God chose David to be king because God was getting his people ready for an even greater king who was coming. Once again, God would say, "Go to Bethlehem. You'll find the new king there." And there, one starry night in Bethlehem, in the town of David, 3 wise men will find him.
I am going to go see my wedding. Don't be going right.
Hurry up! Was it recording?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Oh, no reason. She acted like an animal. Really, she was sniffing around the juice.
What the questions are? then he's gonna unwrap his little book. So the first question is, what is a true king in God's eyes?
One who is honest and loving and humble and like knows God and basically what Saul wasn't.
Why did God choose Jesse's smallest son to be the king and not the one who looked best?
Because he had a heart like God, and God looked in the inside, at the outside.
Yeah, he looked at his heart. Okay, now you are going to unwrap a book. And a book, and a book, and I will read it. These are the last two books we read, so if you want to see them being read, he read them, he unwrapped them. I edited it. It is VeggieTales, the best.
No, the cat is right here.
That is in under the tree. Somebody had a brilliant idea to let the dog in here. We are going to read the best Christmas gift ever. It is a VeggieTales, and a lot of you watching have probably heard or watched a VeggieTales before. Did you watch VeggieTales before?
Once or twice.
And did you?
Yeah.
Alright, so let us begin. It's finally Christmas, a great time of the year for giving and loving and spreading good cheer. We put up a fir tree and string it with lights. It looks so amazing, all lit up at night. We love singing carols to all that we meet. Our voices ring loudly with joy down the street. It's fun to give presents that come from the heart. We buy, make, or bake them. And wrapping's an art. The presents we get, the gifts that we share, are part of the season, and we show. But the best Christmas gift was not unwrapped with a bow, or paper, or ribbon. It came long ago. The present was Jesus, God's gift to the earth, who came here to save us, a king at his birth. He was born far from here on that first Christmas night. A manger lit up by a star shining bright. So at Christmas we sing, we give gifts and have fun. But the reason we're glad is the gift of God's Son. So that is very true. It was a good book. And we are going to be looking out of the hats here. Alright, so this pick one out is the activity that we're going to be doing for episode 3.
Decorate a Christmas tree.
Alright, we'll go do that.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
She ate Ellie's cookie.